It says it's starting up here.
How do I look?
Awful.
Thanks.
It's not up yet. It just takes a minute here. Alright, you got it all good, all set up right there?
You got it all set up there?
Looks good.
Can you hear me? Can you hear everybody?
Yeah.
Mine says the stream is offline.
Yeah. It says starting.
Why'd you look at me so fucking weird?
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next week.
I always look at you weird.
No, you were like angry and pissed. Your mouth was open. You had like this fucked up look on your face. Like, what the fuck? You mean shut your mouth.
That's what I was
the look at
thinking
you.
too, but I was like, let them have that. That's okay.
Oh, there we are. That's weird. Like an alternate reality.
Everything's like flipped weird.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah, why does it always do that?
What?
I can probably do really cool
Like
shit,
you're looking
right?
in a mirror.
Because like all I'm capturing is my screen, right?
Yeah, so like Tristan, on your screen, you're on the bottom, we're on the top. Jason's on the bottom, we're on the top. Mine.
Yeah, but it's like you're looking in a mirror. Like everything is reversed.
Yeah, because
It
when
always
you
happens.
when you look at your screen, it's opposite what everyone else sees.
Wait, I was just hearing two different chats. Sorry. What'd you say?
It's your camera automatically mirrors you.
Why? I don't want to do that.
Because it's like you're looking in a mirror, but when someone else sees it, they're not. It's just because to go into your camera settings and click mirror once, it'll freak you
It's
out.
not a big deal. We can go ahead.
What's
I
that?
was just curious.
Start this podcast,
All right.
bitches.
All right, and welcome everybody live to the block party on AllertonAv.com and on YouTube this week. I'm joined today by Tristan, Jason, and Amy. How you guys doing this week?
Great. How are you?
I am excited and happy to be here. I'm excited that I survived the Battlefront beta test this week.
Oh.
You and 9 million other people did.
Yeah, one of the biggest betas that EA has ever had, according to them. I mean,
Allegedly.
This is
Yeah.
our largest show ever.
yeah. According to us, this is the biggest audience in the entire universe. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Although I do feel like 9 million is probably one of the biggest betas ever. That's
Yeah.
a pretty big fucking beta.
It's getting huge rave reviews and not so rave reviews from us.
Yeah.
Where do you think the gap is? Is it because we're not Battlefield players that we don't
Is
see?
mainstream really getting that rave reviews?
It is, man. There's a lot of people saying it's beautiful, it's really good.
I've seen like really bad videos of glitches and like Luke being pixeled out when he like walks right through a mountain on Hoth, like all kinds of glitches.
But those are pretty
it's
rare.
a beta.
We didn't see any
It's
of
gonna
that
have some
stuff. It's
beta.
not like, Tony Hawk experience
No.
like that
No,
people
it
want.
worked pretty perfectly. You know, though, I will say, like, in that first game, I was like, I never want to play this again. Then as we kept going, it got more fun. I think what really ruined it for me early on was playing as the rebels. And they're just
And
terrible.
they even said that the battle was lopsided, and that's something they had to fix for the actual game against the rebels.
Yeah, so it's like, that was terrible because it just wasn't fun, like, to just get destroyed for 15 minutes. But when we were playing as the good guys and I get to drive on the AT-AT and just do some work, it was pretty awesome.
Like that felt good. So winning felt good. Losing, like getting your ass handed to you, was awful. Like I'm pretty sure we all died a significant amount of times, like when you first started. And the learning gap that they didn't like that they gave people, it was almost like they expected you to play Battlefield once before, or
Mhm.
like had done it. Like they gave you no items, like unless you partnered with somebody, which they added.
Which I
And
thought
I
was
didn't
cool.
get my first game. I did not
I
get.
wish you could partner with multiple people though.
What's
How
that?
many people? I wish you could partner with multiple people.
It would mess up the gun scheme that they have in place. Like there's, I mean, otherwise you'd get like you'd have to choose. I guess you could, and then because in your layout you'd just choose
Yeah, you
like
just choose which one you want to do.
which partner you wanted. But I didn't get a partner in the first one, so it was like me and my
That was
rifle.
funny.
and it was just running down there, just getting hammered and owned. And like, there's a third person camera that I didn't utilize that it looked like could have come in handy with her seeing around corners and like seeing more of the battlefield going into third person. So I didn't utilize that. So I felt like maybe I missed out on that. But just like the the graphics might be pretty, but to me, dude, they looked so bland and just like the animations looked so old, like and dated, dude. Like the guy's jumping up and like looking janky with like it was just the weirdest. Like I wish you guys could see me, dude. It's like a pony jumping up in the air. It was awful.
Yeah, the animations didn't really match what was like. I don't know. It didn't feel like it matched very well to what like you expected. Like you expect high fidelity, like Uncharted level animations at this point, but maybe that
Yeah,
doesn't work in like an online shooter game where it's like super fast, right?
and there's 40 people.
Yeah, just like battle the latency. Only they limit the number of animations. I don't know, but
Yeah,
I
wasn't
get you
wasn't
on
a
that. I didn't think it
success.
was as pretty as as the screenshots made it out to be either. Like
No,
it
those are
looked
high-res
good.
screenshots.
It looked good, but some of the stuff looked fucking terrible. Like the walkers and stuff, I feel like just didn't look great at all. Like the characters are really bland.
And like the other thing is like the giant walkers, the AT-ATs, they're on rails, so it kind of takes away from like the a factor that they could do anything or go anywhere. You know exactly they're gonna go the same spots every single time. So if like you have the TIE fighter, I mean you could probably hit it, deep out there before anyone gets it if you get the fighter soon enough and you um, break their lines of like contact with the radar system. So
But
that's
that's kind
kind
of the
of
whole point, though, right, of that thing?
I
Because the
thought
whole
they'd go
point is
all
to get
willy
from one
nilly.
side to the other side. Oh, you thought
Yeah.
you could go like wherever? Oh,
Yeah, I thought they could kind of just wiggle around a little bit and move a little bit more.
Spawning was pretty awful.
The spawning?
Yes.
Yeah, dude. When they were like only, I think it's only midway is when like you start spawning inside that bunker and they're spawning like relatively close too. It just makes like I'm sure they'll fix that
Yeah.
because they'll look at
I
the
felt
stats.
like during each battle we were in, I probably had 5 extra deaths just because they spawned me right in front of like a horde of the other team's players.
Dude, don't hit the partner spawn. We talked through this, Tristan.
I rarely did.
the partner spawn I liked first because if there's that's a very fine line because it sucks if you don't partner spawn and you have to walk for like 4 minutes
Oh yeah.
to get to the battle. So it's like I don't know, pick your poison, I guess.
It felt like I was rolling dice when I did it. Like, it's like, am I going to get this or am I not? Because I would do it and I would get slayed right away. And then I would
Yeah.
do it and I'd be fine. So it's
Yeah,
like,
it was just ugh. I don't know. There was some cool shit though. Like the thermal detonators were pretty rad. Like seeing like Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker running around just like trashing things is pretty cool.
yeah, I had a couple of cool moments in there where, like, I think I was telling you guys where that stormtrooper was chasing after me, just about to kill me, and a TIE fighter crashed right on top of him on the
Yeah,
cliff. And I was like, that was pretty badass.
that was pretty cool. Or I saw
Far and
like
few
someone
between.
crash a TIE fighter, like try to crash it into like Darth Vader. Or I mean
No
into Luke
avail.
Skywalker, but he like totally whiffed. But it was like a good effort, right? Like just go at him, dude.
I was starting to have a little fun once I was camping out with the rifle. I feel like the cooldown timers on some of the guns need to be tweaked as well before this game launches. Like I felt like that sniper rifle, once I was using it, I could do a shot, literally maybe like 2 seconds later I could do another shot.
Mm.
And it takes like 90 health off a body, and I think it was like a insta kill with the head. So I was doing some work in there. It made me feel good because I was just hiding behind a mountain, but felt
Yeah, but
cheap.
yeah, like at what expense?
Yeah,
I
Were
don't
exactly.
either of you
know.
guys confused why that version of Luke was walking around and Hoth like that? That was more like the Return of the Jedi
That was
Luke.
straight up Return of the Jedi Luke. That was really weird.
Like someone threw a parka on that guy. He had to be freezing.
I think that was why, right? To make him stand out like as much as they could, maybe. Should have just put him in the orange jumpsuit at that point, I guess.
Could have been riding on one of those like what banthas or like those.
Tauntaun.
Thank you. Yes.
Those would be
Banthas are from
awesome.
Tatooine, you dumbass.
Jeez, man. Well, hopefully everyone else had a good experience with the beta. It's going to be coming out soon. I think we're all on board to still pick it up
Oh, we are? I thought we were like not buying it
I don't
now.
know. There
We were
was
all like, we're not going to buy this game. But I don't know. The more I think about it, like, I had fun that last game.
I'm
Yeah.
probably going to cancel my special edition because that's probably not necessary.
well, that's because you spent $150 on a BB
Well,
action figure. You don't got the
Oh,
money to
well.
spend on the special edition Battlefront.
maybe not, but
What does the special edition have?
I think you get an extra map or something.
What?
Ooh.
I don't know
There's
what's all
12 people
what's
that
all
have the
included in
special
it,
edition.
and
You
it comes
play
in a
together.
special case. I don't know.
Oh, that case, dude, that sounds good.
I don't know what comes. It's called the special edition. I think Sweeter said he was getting the special edition also.
All right.
And then of course they announced their awful DLC this week as well.
I don't know. I don't feel like it's that awful.
$50? How much were you railing on Arkham Knight for
Well,
40
because
bucks?
I knew that Arkham Knight had no like. So here's the thing: Arkham Knight was going to be like story mode DLC, right? And you knew that there was no way that they would get $40 worth of story mode DLC in that game. It was going to be impossible. They had to get almost the full value of the game. This, I've seen what they've done with like Battlefield and the Mac packs, and I feel like
Well, there's no story with Battlefront.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you don't
Like,
even get a story.
I feel like they can make good on this because they don't have to try to make like these stories. They can just make really interesting maps and give you vehicles, and they've done it in the
$50
past. For $50, I mean,
Crazy.
I think it's crazy. It's almost the price of a full game, but
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
It's $10 less than this actual whole content game. So that's insane, dude. Like regardless of what they add to it, they literally have to add another 11 gigs of like gameplay.
they're going to add it's 5 packs, right? And each pack in Battlefield,
That's
I think
4
it's
expansions.
four maps or something like that. So you're
So
gonna
50 maps or
for
25?
somewhere in like 20 maps maybe. 4, 8, 12, 16. I don't know. Yeah, like in 20 maybe.
4 maps, 5 packs. That's 20 maps.
Wait, is there 5 packs or 4? This is crazy
I thought there were
math
4.
time.
Yeah, but still like
Yeah, so you're gonna get 16 maps. They put a bunch of new vehicles in there. I don't know. I just feel like when that thing comes out and it's like $10 or how many packs?
It's 4.
It's for it's
I
like $12
double checked my
or
article
whatever
on the
it is.
site.
I don't know. I feel like 4 maps and like a bunch of vehicles feels like it's okay for $12. Where in Arkham Knight, it never felt like okay for like 1 hour of gameplay for like $12.
Well, for the season pass though, you get a little more than 1 hour though. The very
You were
first
telling me you blew through
add-on
those things in
story.
like an hour.
yeah.
The very first story was an hour for the back row one.
And that's where
That's
I think
what I'm saying, per crack, it's like an hour.
Battlefront kind of has like a little bit better grasp on it because it's a map that's going to be in rotation for their gameplay. So you're going to play it 1,000 times. You're not going to play it for 1 hour. You're going to play it for the rest of the time the game exists. So it's okay on that aspect. But if you think about what you get for your $60 versus like the content for the 50, it might be a little far off because we're going to get what 50 weapons in this current game that we're going to have. We're going to have 4 potentially, like someone to data mine it, and there's like Princess Leia and some other like heroes that you'll get to be. So like they should all like we should get almost all of that with the new one. We should get more heroes. We should get like you said a couple of bikes. So we don't know yet what's coming. So maybe
I
they
mean,
got
just
bikes.
based
heroes.
on what they've done in like Battlefield in the past, like they've added vehicles and weapons and all sorts of shit like that and different gameplay modes. So you just assume that they're gonna do the same thing, right? Like, why wouldn't they?
Yeah. So maybe we can get Karistan or whatever, the Wookiee dude.
Yeah,
Karakistan.
get a Wookiee.
Yeah, dude. We can run around as a Wookiee.
Yeah.
Who knows, dude? I'm
50
not
bucks
gonna.
seems like a big ask from like
So-
just in general, but
So my New Year's resolution is going to be fuck DLC. I'm not going to bitch about it. I'm just going to talk about all you get in it, whatever. Because I feel like every week we talk about DLC.
Well,
We talk
the
about
other
how
big
shitty it is, and it's
before
not going to change. We're on
before we
it.
end the discussion, I just wanted to add in the whole if you get the season pass, you get access to the content 2 weeks before everyone else, which I also thought was a big miss because you're going to get people where it's just uneven playing because these people they know the maps because they're playing it for 2 weeks, and those people they just play this nonstop, so they will just destroy people if they just sign on for the first time.
yeah. But if you're
Your
in, you're
experience not fun.
if you're like all in the Battlefield, you're probably buying the season pass. You're not buying these map packs piecemeal, right?
Because it's going to be more expensive down if you buy
Yeah.
them separately. So
Yeah, I get that, but I don't know. It's just like you're gonna buy them in the beginning. Otherwise, why do it? Like I wouldn't go back and buy a map in Titanfall after all that time. That'd be silly. Because I know you just run train on me.
Well, yeah, and it's all free too.
No, there were season passes for Titanfall.
It was originally a season pass, but they made it all free after like 6 months.
scammed us, dude.
I'm sure this game will be free after like I don't know, like 9 months on EA Access, and then you can just spend your $50 that way.
It'll be interesting to see what they go down. What goes down with it. I was left with a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth after the beta, but we'll see once it comes to launch and gets a little bit closer and little details get fine-tuned. We'll kind of keep you guys up to date on that and let you guys know more at allertonav.com. You can keep checking that out. Tristan, besides the Battlefield beta, what have you had a chance to play around with this weekend, man?
Well, I'm sure you've checked out my new level on Super Mario Maker.
I did, dude. I was the one sole guy to beat it, I believe.
Your magnum opus.
Yeah, I got a comment from someone. Maybe that was your comment, right? You commented on it. Yeah. Never mind then.
What?
No big deal.
That was. Did you have fun
I-
making it, or did it feel like a drag?
That one, and I've fooled around with it. I mean, I keep unlocking cooler things to use, so by the time I unlock everything, it'll be a lot more fun to make a level.
Yeah, dude. I think we all
My
contributed.
true
to
magnum opus. Magnum opus.
Oh.
this. We're waiting for that to come out, man.
I want
Should be
somebody to give me
exciting
a
to see.
theme. Like, just tell me like what kind of level I should make, and I'll do it.
Do a ghost level.
Yeah.
Done.
There you go.
That'll be
All
my
right.
Mario Monday level, ghost level. Like any gimmicks in it, any tricks? Just ghosts?
You can't tell us, because then we'll know.
I don't know.
So
Can you
one
make an
thing I was.
underwater ghost level?
No,
No, you
don't
can't.
ever do that. That's
You can put ghosts in the water, though.
Satan lives in that
Okay,
level.
so I will make an underwater ghost level. This is gonna be awesome. And you will
Nobody
meet
will
Satan.
play it.
Nobody will play it.
Everyone loves ghost levels. Tristan will play it, dude. He made fried fish.
I'll play anything.
Fish fry, something like that. So speaking of playing with stuff, dude, I've been dying to ask you about this all week, and I mentioned it just a little while ago. Your little the little BB thing, the $150 dealio, dude. How is that thing? How's it work, dude? What's it do?
It's awesome. It's
Yeah, have you been chasing the cat around with it?
it's a
or is
droid,
it destroyed already?
I've been having it cruise around the place, and the cat just like is just terrified of it, so that's fun.
It glows,
it's a lot of
right?
fun.
And it lights up and stuff. Makes
Yeah,
noises.
it lights up. It's totally controlled by.
You got it next to you?
No, it's further away, but
It's in a trophy case.
yes, it's in the glass case.
Can't you just turn your phone on and drive that thing over here?
It's above something, and it's in its cradle right now, so I can't get it out of there. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's a little mini BB-8. You can control it with your phone or iPad or whatever, as long as it's Bluetooth. And you can actually do a free roam, control it yourself. You can have it explore on its own, where it just goes around, and it has like a dialogue of like, oh, impact, and it shows you the speed it was going at, all kinds of crazy stuff. There's different modes you can put it in.
That's sweet,
Like
dude.
patrol mode, and yeah, you can you can record a video hologram with it. So you record it on your phone, and then you hold it up with the BB-8 in sight, and it'll show like it's as if you're looking at an actual Star Wars hologram.
That is silly.
It's pretty cool.
That sounds
It's
awesome.
silly,
fun
dude,
with
but it's
it.
kind of neat that
Yeah,
they.
it's awesome.
Yeah, dude, I like the impact zones and like it driving around on its own. Have you done that yet?
Yeah,
Did it crash a lot, or did it kind of?
it crashed a lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I don't have a ton of real estate over here, and a lot of things in the way, so it crashes in a lot of things.
Dude, you don't want to scuff that bad boy, man. You got to put up like carpet, like roll up some towels, put it against the wall.
And I've got a bunch of rugs. It moves on rugs, but not the best. So I'm on hardwood floor for the most part, but then when it goes on a rug, it sometimes is confused of what's going on. So I have to
You need to
Get
take
out.
that thing to like a skate park or something. Let
Dude,
it
yes.
do some flips.
Yeah.
No way, dude. Some kid would just smash his board right on top of that thing.
Oh, well, they would respect it, right?
Respect the BB-8.
Dude.
Its head falls off a lot, but it's just controlled by a magnet. Like its very top that's connected to the ball.
Uh-huh.
It rotates a lot. There's a magnet inside that moves around and
Oh,
controls
okay.
movements of it. But if you crash into a wall, it's going to fall off. It's
That makes sense.
sheer impact.
I guess it's
Not
better than
easily,
having it
but-
like try to stay on and like weakening whatever connector would be in there and having that snaps. It's better that it just comes off.
Yeah.
It was
As long
my
as you don't
only.
step on it because you didn't realize it came off. And like,
It was my big Star Wars purchase that I wanted to make. So now I've got my own droid.
is that it for the year then? You're done until the
Oh,
movie comes out?
I'll get a few pop vinyls here and there, but
Dude, if you find a Captain Phasma, dude, one of the black ones,
you're
I
so
want that.
obsessed with Phasma.
Dude, I'm infatuated, dude. I think
You're
that's
so disappointed that there's no Captain Phasma figure for Disney Infinity, aren't you?
Yeah, that
Uh,
seems like a big miss.
yeah. I'm not.
Maybe
I'm
that's
not.
gonna
I'm
come
kind of
later.
bummed about it, but
It was kind of surprising they only released 4 figures. Was it 4 or 3?
No, it's
think
4. Yeah.
4, yeah, just it's kind of lame choices. And no, not a pop vinyl. The Black Series one, like the kind of bigger one, looks pretty cool.
I think Brent probably is going to get like all of those.
Oh,
I've
dude, I'm
seen
sure,
like
man.
the 4.5-foot replicas of Vader and Kylo Ren that they have at Target. I don't know if you've seen those.
They're creepy weird.
You can
Those look
buy
like they
them?
want fireworks put
Yeah,
inside
they're
of them.
like 4.5 feet tall replicas of Vader and Kylo Ren with a lightsaber and everything.
They're awful.
And
What
there's
do you-
also like stormtrooper ones that I've seen.
I don't know what you would do with it. I don't know.
Holy shit!
Wow.
It's not a display. It's like something you can actually purchase.
Yeah,
for
it's those
real
really
money.
plastic ones, dude. Remember when you'd go to the
It's
store
not
and they
plastic. It's a little nicer than that.
I'm picturing like something you put on your lawn, like your yard for like a Christmas.
You could probably put it on your.
Yeah.
It could easily
I
be a
think
Christmas
bad things would
decoration.
happen to it.
put a Santa hat on it. All done.
Really?
Yeah, that's what those are, man. So, Amy, what do you got going on? What did you do this weekend for us here that we can talk about?
Played Mario Maker, and I made a Mario level.
I beat it.
Yay.
Yeah,
Did anybody beat it?
I did.
it was like I made it pretty easy, and there was a couple like if you fell, like I had some like catch platforms and stuff, so I wouldn't be like super obnoxious with it. No C words,
Yeah, no punties.
no punties. I played some Witcher 3 for a few hours.
I think I've asked you this about 1,000 times in the last 2 days. Have you started the DLC yet? Every time I walk past her, she's playing. I'm like, did you start it yet? I want to
Did
know
you beat the
about
game?
it.
Did you beat the game? Did
I
you
wanna
start the
know.
DLC yet? Did you beat the game? All the time! Dude, can tell you. I'll be like, Chad, I beat the game. I'm on the DLC.
Did I drive you so insane that your hair changed colors?
Yeah, because that's a real thing. That actually happens in life.
It's a real thing.
It's
We're
a real
we're
thing.
twinsies. Anyways, okay, so Amy hasn't started the Hearts of Stone.
No,
Heard it here
I-
first.
One day, though. One day we'll check it
Maybe.
out.
What? I'm getting there. I just want to beat the main story. I could activate it whenever I want to because it's available. You just go to like the quest. But I want to beat the main story first. I'm getting really, really close. I'm on like the final chapter.
How many
They did
hours?
something cool with it for what's that?
How many hours do you have in that thing?
I haven't checked. I don't really know how to check.
I don't think it says. It's
Oh,
good. but it
Probably in the
doesn't.
hundreds.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's good. Now there's a value proposition.
But yeah, so with the Hearts of Stone expansion, when I was looking on her screen, what it offers, and I didn't know they were doing that, is that if you want to play it with your current character, you can. Or you can play it with a pre-rolled level 30, 30
or 31 or something.
yeah, 31 or 32, something like that character, and you can just enjoy the adventure. You don't, if your character is like 20 and you don't want to take them in there, you just want to take their pre-built character and just go enjoy the story. They got like a little option on there that you can
Or
do.
you can use your character.
Yeah.
So
it's-
like when you start up the game after the expansion's been installed, it's like the first thing that pops up before you can even hit continue. They're like, hey, just so you know, you could do one of these 3 things.
That's weird. Like, what's the point of that if you haven't beat the main story? Like, if this is like a continuation, right?
It's not. I don't think it's just another story in the world of The Witcher. Like you could, I don't have to have beaten the main story. I can just go there on my own. But let's say I wasn't like high enough level yet, but I was just really curious about the side quest that happened because I was reading the article in Allerton and Chad made it sound so cool. So
Best trailer of the
He made
year.
it sound super cool, and I think he said the trailer had spoilers in it, so that's why I was like confused why you would have a level 30 character.
Why, I don't have a level 30?
No, like why you would like take a pre-roll character if this has like stuff from the it would spoil story part from the main game.
No,
You know
it's.
what I'm saying?
I guess I meant it spoils that story for you because it literally showed you. I'm assuming half the story of what the fuck was going on. I hate trailers that do that. And even though it was a cool looking trailer, it showed you who you meet, where you meet them, what you guys are gonna do, who you're gonna fight, some cool
Gotcha.
baddie.
I didn't watch it just because I was like, nope. Chat says there's spoilers. I'm at some point in my life I might go back and play Witcher 3, and I don't want it ruined.
Yeah, it has spoilers for the Hearts of Stone. I'm pretty sure it gives away all the good stuff.
Oh, that's a shame.
I know, dude. Like as I was watching it, but I had to watch it for you guys,
huh?
and it was fucking awesome. So that's why I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna let Amy run through it, and I'll peek over her shoulder and check it out.
Yeah, I kept showing him all the cool stuff that was happening, and we're like, dude, why do we ever stop playing this game? It's really fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It
Then
is
you're
such
like-
a good game.
Because like after you have eaten so much of it, though, you just get so full, and you're like, this is really great pizza, but I can't eat anymore. Gotta
Never
just-
said that in my entire
Impossible.
life.
Yeah, that's impossible.
I couldn't hear any of that.
He's
There's just a bunch of guys who go, pizza eat all the time.
pretty much.
Yeah,
Never say no to pizza.
it's a good pizza. That's what Witcher 3 is. It's good pizza.
Awesome, dude. Yeah. So hopefully we'll have Random 30 up on the Hearts of Stone expansion this
Ooh.
not this week, but it should be up early next week for you guys. So if you're checking out AlexandAv.com, you love the Random 30, we should have a new one with Amy and myself running through the Hearts of Stone, and maybe something else a little new this week. Undertale.
I
Oh.
like it.
We don't have
Okay.
Random 30 coming yet of that, but I did play it. I finally got my hands on it and checked it out.
It's cute.
And
It's super rad, dude, but take it in small doses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I played it for I think like 2-3 hours ish, and like it kind of got just like it wore on me a little bit. But it's like so like the combat's fun. I was like up on cloud nine. I didn't read anything about it, and then like I started losing a little steam in it because it was it it kind of says like you don't have to kill people to advance.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, well, that's lame because I'm sitting here trying to power level my guys, and it's like, oh, you don't need to. You can be nice to them. So then, like, it's not about beating the crap out of things. It's about talking to them and like smoothing things over or sparing them while playing the little mini game. So then it brought me back on. So like, usually I like to overpower and just trash shit, but that's not the gimmick.
But that's kind of more fun though, to know that you don't have to beat these guys up and then still be evil and vindictive and just murder the shit out of them all.
I've
Yeah.
just been
It's like-
murdering the shit out of everything.
Yeah, we've been killing everybody too. It's super fun.
Yeah, dude.
Like
Just
a
slain.
spirit soul. Fuck you. Like, don't enter this battle with me and you won't die.
So I was like, I like the little mini games. They're actually really fun and crazy. Some of them like feel impossible to beat, and then other ones feel super easy. But it's a cool. The freaking animations are awesome. The sound is great.
Some of those battles are really good. Like that first, I don't know if it's like a battle against the knights, like a knight or something, where like it goes up and down, and you have to like it turns blue.
The Bone Knight,
Yeah, the Bone Knight, and like his bones come through and they go like really high, and it's
Yeah.
just like it's such a different mechanic. It's the same mechanic almost, but it feels so different than
He
the
turns you
previous
blue,
battle.
and
Yeah,
you have to jump.
yeah. So it's just so smart. It's such a simple thing too. It's great.
Oh, the heart one that you were doing, right?
Yeah, he turns you blue, and then you can't just fly anymore, so you have to like jump over his spikes and his bones and stuff. It's a really cool idea.
Yeah.
Gotcha, dude. I left the room on
I
that
think
one.
there's like this one great part too where you like just hold the button down and you just jump forever.
Yeah, the end.
And, yeah.
And it starts spelling out stuff in his bones, and you keep flying over it.
I was
yeah.
like, this game is amazing. Like
Yeah,
I totally
dude.
get it. And those
So
characters
many-
are so great, right? Those bone
But-
characters.
Yeah. Like the characters that you would get like involved with, like you can go on a date with some of them, and like just go on like these little adventures, and like the little inside jokes are so good. They're kind of corny at times, but it just fits the mood of the game perfectly. It's actually a really great game, but dude, it wears on you a little bit near like I can't remember. I think I just got to the fireplace or something like that, dude, and
I don't
I
think
don't
it's
know,
a long
maybe-
game. I bet it's like 6-7 hours only.
yeah. So maybe it just like I guess it's not bad.
I've only been playing in
but doing
chunks
the
too.
same
I'm
mini
with you
games,
though.
so-
Like I played like an hour, then I turned it off, and then I played like another hour, and then I was like, okay, I'm done with this for now. I'll come back to it, and I haven't come back yet. But
No, dude, it's worth it. Everybody listening, go check out Undertale. It's only $10 on Steam, right?
yeah, $10, dude. The music is worth $10 alone, dude. That
Yeah, the
music is
music's
so
great.
Oh, I love it.
I wish it
might
came
be-
with like a $20 like extra, and you get a CD of it.
I
But
think there is a deluxe edition that is
Oh, okay.
$20, and you do get the CD.
recommended that you buy that one because that fucking music is priceless, dude. It's so good, and I can't believe one dude made it.
I know. Every time I'm playing, I'm like, man, one guy, huh? He did this.
And it feels a little bit like RPG Maker Advanced, but just the
Yeah,
mini games take you into a different world.
And it has so much like the Earthbound feel, just the weirdness, and it's just so great. Even that opening like 20 minutes, I thought was just amazing with the character you meet when you fall down into the hole, and the whole
Dude.
way the interaction plays out. It's just like beautiful. It's like surprising.
Did you kill or let live?
Let live.
You did?
Yeah. Is that bad?
I killed.
This guy's a bastard. I
Dude,
felt
it was
horrible.
See, I thought Amy was gonna cry. No, it's fine. I don't wanna
Yes!
spoil it for anybody.
You're a
was
terrible
sad.
person.
I was like, why?
Why would you do that?
He's a dick.
I didn't know how to spare, so I was just like, "Hey, I'll hit a couple times," and I was
It's
like,
terrible.
"Oh, it got super sad. It got really dark place for a while."
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's really clear that they teach you how to spare prior to that, I believe.
They kind of do.
Oh my God, I think that was what I was talking about. Where you can make this big decision early on, and I was like, man, that was a very heart-wrenching moment in video games.
See,
That doesn't happen very often. If
No.
you're playing with someone like Chad and you just murder somebody.
X, 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 X.
I'm a masher of things, souls and people and everything. Before we move on, just one more thing about that game is like you say they teach you that you can spare people. They didn't do a really good job of teaching me, who's a grinder, to spare people and that it's worth it. Because when I
Oh,
spared
yeah,
someone,
no.
I got 4 gold, and I was like, "You fucking kidding me? I didn't get any XP from this. I didn't get any
Yeah.
love." I was like, "I'm killing everybody."
Yeah, I
Anything.
thought that was weird. Like, I felt you should have got the equal amount of XP and gold for killing as not killing. Maybe
Yeah.
that pays off in the end, like in the last battle or something.
The
Maybe
lower the
there's like,
love.
yeah, maybe there's some kind of like twist.
Yeah, possibly. But yeah, dude, that confused me for a while. And I looked at Amy. I was like, but I got like 50 XP for killing. Should I kill? She's like, I don't know. Save him.
Now I'm just like a murderer. Like, fuck it. Once I'm out, dude, people start
Except if
fucking
it's
with
like
me.
a unique character, then you should spare because then you can have interactions with them afterwards.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't think I
If
would kill. I don't think I would kill the bone guys. Those guys are
They
just
were
too
cool.
great.
they survived my game as well.
Papyrus and Sands.
Amy
Yeah.
fought the battle, so they survived.
Hmm. Amy's got a loving heart.
So hey man, what have you been up to this week, dude? What games have you gotten to dive into besides a little bit of Undertale and
I think Undertale was the gist of my video games this week. I played a little Undertale, and then I played Transformers for a little bit. And then there's this game on Steam, another small, dumb game that was on sale this week. It just came out in August, I think, called Party Hard. I don't know if I've ever talked about it on here. It's like a Flash game. It's
no?
dumb. I don't even know if I want to like talk about it.
You
Because
got
it's
to.
a murder simulator, essentially.
I'm maybe
Like,
it's just in our blood, dude, that we murder.
I don't know. Like, it's like a murder. Like you play this guy. I don't know. It's got like a story. You play this guy and
It's got a story.
he's
You
like
just murder.
annoyed with parties. Like his neighbors are like partying too hard. So then he just wants to go. He just goes over there with a knife and you gotta kill everybody at the party. It's like a house party. So your goal is
Huh.
like you kind of like walk around, you can stab people and like with your thing. But if someone sees you, they call the cops, and the cops come. It's like a little bit of a puzzle game. I only played it.
Do you only get a knife, or do you get other weapons?
You only get a knife, right? But you can use
Oh.
anything. Like there's like a lot of different things in the environment you can use to like kill people. So like you can
Like a wrench?
there's a bunch of guys like grilling out, and you can like push a guy into the grill.
Hmm.
It sounds like my adventures with The Sims.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or there's like a parked car. Like you can walk up to the car and like turn it on, and it'll just go across the street and run everybody over. Just
Awesome,
like dumb
dude.
things, you know, like
I like
not
Goat
cut
Simulator, how you can kill
cut a
people.
tree down, it'll fall through the house and crush someone inside.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know. I don't want to say it's good. It was just interesting, and I was like, I'll try this.
Sweet, dude.
You just feel
What's it
like
called?
you just feel dirty when you're done, man. I was like killed 40 people, and I was like, just murdered 40 people for like there. This is it. This is the story.
Where do you
Going from
where do you
this
go
one
from there?
house party, you go to this cowboy bar, do the exact same thing. I don't think there was much variation because it looked like the level was laid out almost exactly the same. So I was like, level 1 and 2, room layout's kind of the same. I think when you get busted by the cops, it like kind of randomly generates a few different things in the house. Or like there's like a sewer cap missing in the front one time, and I got arrested, and it was gone the next time. And so there you go.
Interesting. I mean, what's it called again?
Party hard.
Party Hard.
I don't
How much?
know. I think it's on sale for like $6 or something.
All right. If anyone likes murder,
Maybe we'll do a random 30 of it, but I don't know. It'll feel dark. It's a good Halloween game, I guess.
yeah, you and Tristan for Halloween.
Another
Yeah.
random 30 we're
Go,
supposed to
go on a murdering rampage together. It's on sale on Steam, so I say everyone checks it out. Dude, we should have a random corner with you, Jason, where you talk about some Flash game or an indie game, and like you just like that's your gimmick, dude.
I don't like
I like
gimmick. Don't pigeonhole me.
You've been pigeoned, man.
I have like this problem concentrating, so it's like easy to just be like, oh, here's those. There was like another game I saw that I just didn't have time to play that it's called like Star Orion or something like that. It's like Oregon
Oh, I
Trail
saw that
but in
one.
space.
Is it Orion Trail?
Orion Trail, yeah. But that one
Oh my
seemed
gosh,
like it
I
was
was
too
gonna
much
email you about
too
that.
much
Like,
dice rolly. Like I was in early access I think for a while, and
yeah.
then I saw it was like coming out, and I was like, maybe I'll try it, and I was like, nah.
No, you didn't hit it?
I didn't because I was reading some of the player feedback and the comments and stuff, and it seemed like I love FTL and those kind of games because you feel like you're in control for like a little bit, but this one I guess is just really heavy into the randomness of the dice roll. So a lot of people, like too many people, said that it felt like you didn't have control of what was happening. It was just like random. Every run was random. And I don't like that. I like
No,
to have
dude.
a little bit of control in my game. But the developers have jumped in and been like, no, we're listening to the feedback. We're trying to. So if they tweak it and get it working properly, I might jump in.
RNG makes people go crazy, dude. So yeah, I can't handle the random numbers, like the random
Oh yeah,
generated items and loot.
like I was like, dude, like 19 people are like RNG, RNG, RNG. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Something went south, dude. You should know that going in, guys. So party hard is
Awesome,
no
dude.
RNG, dude. It's just you hitting the X button, stabbing people.
I saw that Orion game and I was like, I bet you Jason's gonna get this. And no, I was gonna email you about it, but
I was
no.
on it.
Yeah, you were already
Look at
ahead
my
of the
wish
game.
list, dude. It's my Steam like wish list is just filled with every dumb game that's ever been made. I'm pretty sure.
I do look at your wish list every once in a while to see what you got in there, and it's filled with some weird shit. It's like a dark purse
Yeah.
that you don't want to dip your
Come into
hand
my
into.
closet. Play some games with me.
I don't know if you guys tried it, but I tried Minecraft story mode
Oh shit!
this
Yes,
week.
I did try that too.
So what are your thoughts on it before I give you
All
mine?
right, so here's my thoughts on it. First off, it's not a game, right? Like I played a good hour of that yesterday, specifically for the show, and I forgot to write down that I played that.
I got you
And
back.
I don't think I did any real gameplay, right? It was just like telling me the story, which I was actually hooked in the story. I thought the voice acting was pretty good.
Voice acting spot on, dude.
And I
Solid.
didn't think I would like it, but I kind of into like, I kind of enjoy the story they're telling. But I would rather just watch you play it because like I didn't feel like I was doing anything meaningful.
Yeah, and that's gonna bring two questions. I haven't played a lot of these story games. I think I've only watched Amy play Wolf Among Us. Is this true to kind of like what the Telltale brand is?
No, like I feel like in Walking Dead, like in the Walking Dead game, you're like moving around and you're like interacting with tons of shit. In this,
Okay.
it's just like this is almost like a fucking movie where every once in a while I'm like making like someone says a comment and I hit X to like put a costume on the pig or something. It was weird, which was awesome, by the way.
Yes, that was actually probably one of my favorite scenes in there.
I think that though for this, like they're targeting a significantly younger audience
Yeah.
because Minecraft is huge with children. I mean, not to say that adults don't play it. I didn't mean it like that, but just when I'm selling my Minecraft stuff to people at work, it's almost always like 12 and under. And I think it was maybe just kind of like, hey, story time, and then you can use this to create your own worlds now, or you can use this as like a build your own imagination thing. You know, like I think it maybe is so simplistic in just a movie to kind of like A, babysit kids because their parents don't want to watch them, or B, like, have some kid get ideas for a future world that they want to make.
Yeah.
And put a face and a voice and something to Minecraft for like a first time because that Jesse character is great.
Yeah.
That's like a really good character. Like all the other characters seem tossed away at this point. Like I don't really have a connection to anybody except him and the pig. Like those two things are just that's all you have.
The girl with the axe or the hatchet.
Yeah, I'm just starting to get that. Yeah, she's okay.
But beyond that, yeah. So coming into it, I haven't played Telltale in a while, and I started playing it. No action, dude. For like the first hour, I kind of felt like I was just watching some dude's Minecraft fan fiction that he made for YouTube.
Yeah.
He's just like talking over it. Like, these are all the scenes I put together. Here, watch this. Like, it was a good story, but it felt like I could just go on YouTube and find 1,000 of these, like, of people voice acting all sorts of stuff. So I was like waiting to kind of get into it. They have you slap your sword around a little bit. They have you press, and that's the other thing that I didn't like about the controls. I got it on Steam. Up, down, left, right. But you need to use the mouse, and you need to use QWE. But we're not going to give you any hints at when you're going to have to use all that shit.
Oh, you weren't using a controller?
No. I was
Yeah,
using
you should have totally just plugged your Xbox controller in.
So,
Simplify
like-
that shit.
So sometimes they got you hitting shit with the mouse, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, press up. Well, I use my right hand to use the mouse, so like now I gotta like throw the mouse away, like off the table. So I missed like a ton of mouse.
Get away, mouse!
Mouse hits the wall. Shit goes down. So I thought the controls were kind of like set me up to fail and take a couple of hits, but it just was like a movie, and it got me thinking, like, man, are people gonna pay like $20 to sit down and just watch a movie, or like, we actually gonna?
I don't know. Like Amy was saying, like I think kids might totally dig it
I totally get
because
it.
you're making like these like this. You're still making the telltale decisions, right? Like what you want to name your group, what you're doing with the pig, like all this little decisions are being made. So you kind of feel like you're in control. It's almost like a choose your own adventure book, like back in the day, but in video game form. Which if I was, I don't know, like 10, I could have like a choose your own adventure book or this, I would choose this every day of the week.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna totally like if it was promoted that way, kids are gonna love this. Damien, dude, he would love the shit out of this
totally.
thing.
Yeah, it's cool. It was like I was more into the story than I thought I was going to be, which was
Me
really
too.
surprising. Because
And
it
the
was like
voices
so
for
well written, and they're like exploring these things. Like you don't know anything about Minecraft, and they're like, "We're going to Undercon," and we're like, "Ha, "That's so dumb," but I like it. I want to see what it looks like, right? I was like, "I want to see what this looks like." It's
totally. I didn't know any of that stuff. He's like, "Oh, you just made a sphere or the spear and or whatever the spiral thing," and like, "Oh, we made a giant zombie," and I'm like, those would probably mean stuff to people, but I'm just like laughing at it. And Jesse's voice is actually from Ratatouille, so I
Isn't
kind of
that
like,
Patton Oswalt?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I kind of relate that back to Ratatouille, and I'm just like, oh, I love this fucking movie, so this voice automatically wins me over.
Yeah, he's just so good. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna probably finish it off. I'm curious to see where it goes.
I don't know how far you made it, but I made it to the end of Endercon.
I think I'm like chasing some guy around that.
Okay, I just got past that.
Yeah, so I'm like I'm not super far, but I'm like far enough to know that I definitely want to keep going. It's not as definitely not as engaging as the Walking Dead games. I
Okay.
haven't played Game of Thrones yet, but
I
I
want to
keep
do the Borderlands one. I'm on the fence.
yeah, I think Borderlands is gonna be more interactive than this too.
All
And it's
right, I might have
nothing
to
like
check.
the Back to the Future one that Tristan's been playing. Like that shit's old school to the core.
That's early Telltale, yeah.
You guys have the Back to the Future 30th anniversary edition that just
I
came?
picked it up today. Yeah,
You didn't play it yet?
No, I played through a little bit of the first chapter.
Oh shit, how you like it, man?
I mean, it's Back to the Future, so it's enjoyable in that aspect the most. As far as like actual game, it's not that great, but the fact that it's Back to the Future,
And it's the
not bad.
original stories, right?
Well, it's
It's like
The
Back to the
story's
Future 4,
changed.
essentially.
Yeah,
Is what they
more or
kind of
less.
say, yeah.
it's set in 1980. Well, the first part's set in 1986, and Doc Brown's gone missing, and I'm trying to find him. And
It is the original Telltale story, though. It's just
Right.
like HD.
Yeah, they just updated the graphics.
they
and voice
remastered it,
actors.
yeah, and they added was it Thomas F. Wilson?
Yeah, Biff Tannen's real voice.
and came
Biff,
back to
dude.
do his voiceovers.
Or Griff, if you guys are watching part 2.
It's
But the guy playing Marty McFly, who isn't Michael J. Fox, for the voice acting, did a really great job. And I was talking to Jason about it. They have a little video that I was watching before I even started playing of interviewing the voice actors and everything and telling the story of how he even became part of the game. And it's just a gag where he had a good impression of Michael J. Fox as Marty McFly. And when he heard they were making the game way back in 2001, I think it was.
I think it came out in 2010.
2000, yeah, one switched around there somewhere. But yeah, it was before Telltale got big, and he looked up like the offices for Telltale. He found a phone number. The first one he called, he left the voicemail, and that was basically his acting or his acting reel or whatever as Marty McFly, and he got the part. And he sounds just like Marty McFly, like a young Marty McFly.
Yeah, he's
Nice.
pretty good. Yeah, he's pretty solid. It's just a shame the game wasn't like. I wish it would have come out now, like you get a now version of Telltale instead of that one, because there's so much like backtracking and like running around and like playing the same scene voiceover over and over again just till you can get the right combination. It's just ugh.
That's how the Jurassic Park one felt.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jurassic Park was like a mix between this and like the new version. It was like their weird transition, but it was like more like this than like their current ones. Yeah.
They're like, shit, we're onto something with this, but we just don't get it yet.
Yeah, and this is like all the bad parts of Jurassic Park. It's not a terrible game. You get to see some cool stuff, and they go to some cool time periods like the 1920s and shit. But
I mean, it's probably the best Back to the Future game there is, though. Well,
yeah.
Plus, after watching 2 seasons of Rick and Morty lately,
Yes.
I'm like all in Back to the Future
Yes.
mode.
well,
Yes.
love dub dub.
Oh, dude, some Rick and Morty fans.
Yeah.
We
Huh?
talked about it on the show.
Oh yeah, we did
I told
last
you guys
time.
to
Yeah,
watch
dude.
it.
Have you watched all seasons or no?
I've only seen the first season because it's what's on Hulu. I don't have cable anymore, so I can't watch the second season.
Gotcha, dude. So freaking good, dude. But so talking about Back to the Future, dude, I'm gonna jump into the news right now and talk about Rocket League. My favorite new game of the summer that I only played a little bit with Jason. But it was freaking awesome, dude. They added the DeLorean into it. It's coming out October 21st, which is, everyone knows, the Back to the Future date. Part 2 is October 21st, 2015. Right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I thought you were
When
correcting
the
me for a
Cubs win
second,
the
man.
World
And-
Series.
Going back into the memory banks
When
on
they go
that.
into the future, yeah.
And yeah, the DeLorean's coming out, and then they released a Beast DLC, Beast Car Beast or something like that just
Right.
now.
With like sharks.
Lead into it.
Yeah, that extra Beast car pack is $4, and the DeLorean pack is $2.
$2 well spent to
Boom.
cruise around in a
Done.
fucking DeLorean.
Game's great, dude. Throw a DeLorean in there, I'm in.
Dude, and then you can put your party hat on top of the DeLorean. You can deck it out,
We
man.
might have to do another random 30 of this.
Just for the DeLorean,
yeah,
I'm in.
Like, I'm
in.
all about this.
Dude, you call me, let me know you guys are together. Let's fucking do it, man. I would love to do it. I'd love to play with the DeLorean or just watch you touch it.
Whoever holds the Back to the Future rights just making fucking bank off me right now.
You're making
between,
bank off
like,
the
yeah,
world right
like
now.
yeah, it's just like everything is happening in Back to the Future.
Yeah.
You just have to have it all.
The
Right? Like you can't not
Special
have
30th anniversary Blu-rays coming out next week that of course, I'm buying because it comes with a flux capacitor light that lights up and whatnot. That Pepsi Perfect that they had out. There's all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah, they're doing something at Radio City here where the orchestra is playing, like they have a real orchestra playing over the movie. That sounds pretty fucking cool.
That's
Oh,
sweet.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so there's like so much cool stuff going on with this game. The Lego Dimension stuff was pretty solid. I love it.
Are you going to be hitting that up, the orchestra thing, or no?
Dude, I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure.
Do it.
If
Even
the
if
price-
you go
It's
along.
so
Hey.
expensive. This is New York. It's probably like it's like $200 for like a ticket. Like
Is it going to happen again?
I don't know, maybe at the 40th, right?
Never.
40th.
Once-
I'll be around in the 40th.
I'll
I'll
For
definitely
the
be.
50th, I
I'll be
don't
around
know.
for the 50th too. Who knows? The 50th, they might get the old cast out and reenact the whole movie, or do holograms or some crazy shit like that. I might wait for that.
Hopefully Christopher Lloyd's still alive then. He's getting up there.
Yeah, well, do the math on that one. Not
So,
likely.
guys, you do realize that we will be live for Back to the Future 2 Day. October 21st, we'll be live at 7
Oh my
o'clock.
God, yes.
So, I say we all dress up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jason, you'd be a good
I
doc.
don't really believe in doing costumes for things, but you guys want to dress up. I don't believe in costumes.
Is that our Halloween episode?
You got. Oh, we can mix and match it. We'll do Halloween Back to the Future. It's getting out of control. Maybe not. We'll see what happens.
Maybe. What do I dress up as again?
Biff.
Drop
Yeah,
it. Do whatever
obviously.
you want. Why don't you do some crazy, freaking weird future fashion that they thought that we'd all be wearing in the future that we obviously don't wear?
Yeah, because it's got to be Back to the Future too.
Let's
Yeah.
get like a plastic sport coat and
There you go. And done with like 2 ties. How he's got the 2 ties coming out.
yes. All right.
Wait, that never caught on, did it?
Surprisingly, it did not. I don't know why it didn't.
Or you could do a
but
bow tie and then a regular tie underneath it, because that's really fucking weird.
That actually sounds pretty rad. Might
regular
have
tie
to-
with bow tie on the bottom. Sounds pretty cool. There's a lot of ways we can go with this.
There's a lot of stuff. So that gives everyone a reason to come back to our show next week to check everyone out live on youtube.com or allertonav.com. You can check us out.
And on the Back to the Future stuff, I think Tristan and I are going to be doing some random 30s on some of the old Back to the Future games. So we might have some good shit in store. We might go back and play all of them and see which is the best one. The old NES ones and
Back to the Future.
Oh, dude, that's a guarantee. It's going to be awesome.
yeah. So we'll have that stuff on the site next week, hopefully.
It's going to be a big celebration.
Yeah.
Maybe a perfect Pepsi.
Oh, maybe.
We'll see what happens. But let's get into some evil, dark Halloween news. Well, not really. It's Call of Duty Zombies. It's not Halloween. It's kind of dark.
Oh.
But Call of Duty Zombies trailer came out, and if you don't want to spoil anything, don't watch the trailer because it shows the backstories of all the characters. Maybe I'm just telling people not to watch trailers,
Is that
but I
bad?
watched
Hey,
it.
wait, is that a bad thing for something like Call of Duty Zombies, which is just like a weird add-on mode where you just fight zombies?
Well, I guess it goes 2 ways. The way I look at it is like, is this stuff I'm going to see when I turn the disc on and start playing the game? Am I going to run through this all again? Or is this stuff that's going to help me learn more and care more about the characters? I always get confused by trailers that do this to me. Like, it showed you how they became, or kind of how they became who they are, like where they started their origins a little bit on
I
that.
thought it
trailer.
was an origin trailer, so I'm pretty sure it just was in the trailer, but I'm not totally sure.
Yeah, I know, because the game's not out yet, so we don't really have any idea. So I'd hate to play the first, 2 hours of zombies, and all it is like their origin stories, and then I get to actually,
Wait, what the
play it.
fuck are you guys saying? It's not even stories. It's zombies mode.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
there
not
is
the
no
most-
Don't they have
story.
story in zombie mode?
No.
Nah, all right, fucking everybody
Yeah,
watch
that
it.
trailer was a story, I think.
I thought they had stories in those things
It's
now.
just like just go in there and just like battle waves of zombies.
Yeah.
And you don't advance?
I mean,
the
you
next-
get levels and stuff, but you don't. It's not like a big story-driven thing.
And this
They
mode's
might
set
have
in
little
1940s.
cutscenes in there now between different boards, but from what I remember, zombies, it's just like horde mode essentially.
The last zombie one I played was and it was with Dale, dude, and we got on a bus and it took us to a next section. And we got off the bus. I don't remember what zombies
Yeah,
was.
but maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe they threw cutscenes or something in between there now to like flesh it out. I don't know.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, you get to go to different locations and shit. Like
mean-
the president one, I think he was like in the presidential bunker, and then it went to somewhere else, and then it moved around.
Okay. Well, then everyone check it out because it's going to
There
make
might
you
be
care about these
some
guys.
kind of story because there are voice actors specifically for the zombie mode, like Jeff
Yeah.
Goldblum and
I think the characters talk during the in the gameplay. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they fucking fleshed it out. I don't fucking know. It's Call of Duty.
All that anyone needs to know is that Jeff Goldblum is a magician.
yes, Jeff Goldblum, and he's got an awesome mustache.
Art
The Sons-
imitating life.
And
The Sons
Heather
of
Graham
Anarchy
is in
guys.
there, and Ron Perlman, and the guy that plays Dum Dum Dugan, and also Damien Dark on Arrow. I don't know his name.
Dude, speaking of Ron Perlman, me and Amy came across like something that blew our minds, and maybe it'll blow everyone else's minds.
All right, yeah. So playing Fallout, I forgot I did that too. Playing Fallout, the first one, and opening movies playing, and I'm like, dude, who is narrating this? This sounds so familiar. Who is narrating this? And I'm just like keep saying it, and Chad's like, shut the fuck up, Amy. I'll Google it up. So he's like clicking away, and he's like, you're not gonna believe it. And I'm like, what? Who's narrating the Fallout opening video? We find out that Ron Perlman has, for all of the Fallout games, except for like one random offshoot or whatever, has been the narrator for all of the Fallout games.
Dude, so
no
crazy.
clue. And I was
I
like,
don't
oh
feel
my
like I
God!
knew that. Yeah, I don't feel like I knew that.
No,
That is
dude,
weird.
that's a fact, dude. So now I need to go and check if he's going to be in Fallout 4, which I think I'm almost...
He is the narrator in Fallout 4, yes.
What's that?
He is the narrator in Fallout
Yeah,
4.
so like it's so crazy that he's been with it. And then I look at his like
Long
IMDb,
time.
and he's been in like hundreds of games, dude, as a voice actor. I didn't realize that this dude is like into the game world. I kind of like him even more, dude.
Yeah.
You know, I first fell in love with him in City of Lost Children, and then he grew on me in Sons of Anarchy, and like, you know, a whole bunch of other crap.
Hellboy.
Dude. He was in Blacklist too, I think, is a badass. So, but yeah, that just kind of made him super cool for a second.
Hellboy.
Hellboy, dude, the original Hellboy. So there's a Fallout 4 factoid for everybody out there.
Wow.
Yeah,
Look at
dude,
us.
bomb dropped. But real quick on the Call of Duty news, I just kind of wanted to see what you guys' thoughts were on this so we can move along. But Treyarch has decided to allow everyone to play any story mission that they want to in the new Call of Duty game. So you can start with the last mission and just spoil it for yourself and just play through it. Doesn't quite make sense why people would do that, but I do think this is like, they're saying it's an archaic level select system, so that's why they did this, is progressing through it normally is archaic and they wanted to switch it up. Do you think it's a good thing that you want to see
How
more
is
games do?
progressing through a story, a narrative that they are weaving in any way archaic?
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, yeah. It's archaic to read a book front to back. It's archaic.
That's a direct quote,
just
man.
Just
like-
read the end of the book.
Yeah,
Go.
like that just makes me feel like they have no faith in the story that they're trying to
Yeah.
tell.
Yeah, that's what I was curious about. Is like, is it the story that like messed up that you can just jump in at the end and not really care and just like see what happens? Like, is there no love for the characters? Are they finding out?
Man, that's really weird that they said it was archaic to play through the story normally.
That was one of the developers, yeah, quote unquote, right
The
there.
cool thing now, guys, is to play the middle, the end, and then the first part of the story. Duh.
Dude, he was
It's like-
also directly quoted as saying, you know, when you go to work and some guy is like, yeah, dude, did you play level 4 yet? It was awesome. And the guy sitting at work is like, man, I want to go home and play level 4 now. I didn't play that one yet.
Yeah, but what about everything
What a
before
weird
that?
conversation. Who are these
It's like
fucking
eating a
assholes?
pizza backwards.
It's a whole cubicle of idiots.
It's like you're like I'm in a meeting. I'm like, hey, John, did you play level 5 of Call of Duty? Like if Tristan would email me and be like, hey man, did you play level 5 of Call? I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking? Like level 5?
Oh, it says that
That's
in
where it all happens. Level 5.
Heck.
Wow, man, that's an out of touch comment.
Yeah, so that was interesting to hear. I don't want to see games do it. I think it's dumb.
It's
just
terrible.
like-
What if I
It
what if
is.
I play the game right? What if I'm just like I pick all the different chapters, right? And I'm just like jumping around, and then I review the story, based on how I decided to fucking tell it. It's my fucking story, right?
Sounds like they're just looking for another gimmick.
I can't believe that they killed the final
dumb
boss and then they went back and started over again. It was crazy. It's like I went back in time. Like
Yeah.
it's so fucked up, dude. I just thought it was really stupid, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't the only person in the world.
No, that's fucking idiotic, man.
Thank you.
But
I mean,
Guys,
if you guys play level
fine.
7 and it's really fucking rad, let me know so I can just dive right in and skip all
yeah,
the
dude.
bullshit.
Level 7, dude. Jump to level 7.
No, level 4. That one's the awesome one.
Oh, I haven't played that one yet. I'll go back to it.
How the
Anyways,
fuck
that's
would
the Call of
skip
Duty
all
news
the
for the week.
story? Oh.
Get out of there. Xbox One controller mapping is going to be available for all Xbox One controllers, not the $9,000 Elite one that you'll be able to purchase, which was originally saying
I'm just gonna
that.
play with Tristan's when he gets it.
I know, dude. He's got that on pre-order already. Or actually, Microsoft's just going to send him a free
Yeah,
one.
he gets all free things from Microsoft.
Yeah.
I got it all.
Microsoft and Marvel.
He's got it all.
So that was good news this week to hear. Like, I think it would be stupid to not like upgrade you. I mean, you guys are all aware that you plug your controller and it has an update feature on it. So why not even give that to all the?
It's a crazy process nowadays.
Yeah, dude. So I figured it
What do
should
you
be.
like, what do
Upgrade
you
everything.
map? Like, what do you map? Like, I don't get it. Like, what's the whole point of this?
I was gonna say, like, what's the benefit then of spending like $1 bajillion million on the other thing then?
It has different control abilities. It has different controller features on it that
And it's customizable and whatnot.
Yeah.
Unscrew the D-pad. You put different D-pads on it.
you put the D-pad on the back of it. And,
So it's kind of maybe a little bit more for professional gamers who like
Yeah.
have to do this stuff for a living. Like,
Yep.
Gotcha.
like the pair of yellow glasses they wear, and now they can have a controller that matches.
Yeah. It molds to your hand. It's this plastic that molds to your hand, the contour.
That actually would be kind of cool.
You put it in the microwave, and then you pull it out, and you just grip it.
Yeah, that's what you need to do, dude.
It's like a mouth
Throw your
guard.
fucking hot pocket, your controller in there for 30 seconds, and you're done. It's a good fucking night.
I like it.
So, also, let's talk about Halo final gameplay trailer released. If you guys are excited, trailer, trouble,
Old
trailer.
Old trailer.
Halo
Any
5's
spoilers
final
in there?
gameplay trailer, we're assuming, before the game launches. It's only got, like a week, 2 weeks away,
Two
so
weeks until no one fucking
2
buys it.
weeks.
I don't think we need any more trailers. I think that's enough, dude. They've had about 45 of them, dude, and I don't know if anyone
That's why
wants...
it's the final one. This one had gameplay in it.
What's that?
That was such a fucking tease.
It was the final trailer, but this one had gameplay in it.
Like
Yeah.
what? A few seconds every like 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Right.
Plus, dude, me and Amy were talking, and I don't want to get onto it too much, but it just looks... It doesn't look like it's advanced away from what Halo should be nowadays. I guess like I'm thinking it should just be upgraded. And it just looks exactly like an expansion pack for an old Halo
Well, it
game.
looks advanced. I mean, you're able to do stuff that you've never been able to, like slide around on the floor and whatnot, and
Yeah.
throw all kinds of different weapons. It seems like it's updated and everything.
It should be interesting, but just like the land. That's all I
So
gotta
do you
say.
get to play as Master Chief in this one? Because I felt
Sounds
like
like
the
you'll be
trailer.
playing as Master
said-
Chief and Spartan Locke.
I don't want to play as Spartan Locke. I only want to play as Master Chief. Like, I think Treyarch should give these guys a
Like
fucking
back
call.
in, I mean, they've done it before. Like in Halo 2, I believe you play, and maybe Halo 3
Yeah,
also.
no,
you
that's what I'm
play
saying, like,
as
there's
Master
the-
Chief
yeah.
and the other guy.
I'm just like, I only want to play as Master Chief. It's like, I'm not going to play Mario. Yeah, it would be Luigi and Mario, but like, you don't want to play Mario with someone else. You're going to be fucking Mario. It's fucking stupid.
Nobody wants to be fucking Luigi, dude. Nobody.
No one
Not
wants
even
to
on
be
Luigi's
fucking
birthday.
Toad.
Well, Toad. So Mario 2 gave you everything you wanted.
And then
You know,
fucking, he's dead again, right? Like, Chief is dead. That's what the trailers keep
No,
telling me.
that's what they're telling the public, that he's dead, because they're out to capture him for something because he disobeyed orders or something like that. I don't know. Kind of confused by that story, but it's Halo, so
Client.
I like Halo.
Yeah. But if you guys want to check it out and see what it looks like, check it out on allerton.com. We got the trailer up for you, the final one.
I'm probably going to get that game. Despite
Oh,
what
you're
I
just
just
playing.
said. Despite the tone I just had with it, I'm probably going to get it. I like Halo games. They're good.
as I
Story's fun.
will also.
Yeah. Too bad I can't play it on my couch with a buddy, but that's all right.
Yeah,
Who the
that's the
fuck
only
does that?
downfall.
Nobody
Me.
does that anymore. Actually, we're going to be doing that soon with Battlefront when it comes out, so we don't have to buy 2 copies. We'll do couch co-op together. Me and Amy will.
You're not going
Did I
to
tell
have
you-
Battlefield.
Did I tell you what my nephew said after he found out that you can't do local co-op?
Yeah, he was heartbroken.
He's like, I
Yeah,
don't
he
give a
said,
shit.
well, why get it then? His words exactly.
That's
so
really
crazy.
cool. You're doing a good job. Continue to be a good uncle.
And he's 10.
And it wouldn't
Smart
be
kid.
a block party without Lego Disney Infinity Talk, or Disney Infinity Talk, not Lego Talk, I apologize, but Disney Infinity Talk. We got some new characters for the new Star Wars movie coming out. We got 4 characters coming out for The Force Awakens. No Captain Phasma, though. Just want to throw that out there, dude, which is unfortunate. Tristan, who we got in this pack that's coming out for...
You've got Kylo Ren, you've got Finn, Daisy, or Ridley, I mean Ridley, and Poe Dameron.
Yeah. So, if you guys are excited about the new Star Wars movies, check it out. You can get those characters. And there's also the Marvel Battleground that not too much information is coming out yet.
New
But the
Captain
Marvel,
America figure.
yeah, new Captain America. Isn't it like a bust, though? It's not like a full figure?
No, it's like
figure.
a full figure, but he's just got like a weird pose.
Yeah, he's posing how he did it in, I think it was one of the first Captain America movie posters, and then it's also a shot from the comic book.
Gotcha, dude. A little throwback, I guess, then. For
the cool thing about that is that you can use your 2.0 figures with this 3.0 expansion.
Yeah, so that's cool that you can see those characters.
You can use it with all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
But this one, it's going to have an impact, supposedly. There's light on
They
information
upgraded
about...
their characters with this.
Yeah.
They give abilities and whatnot.
Yeah, which I don't know if I talked about it, but I thought that was a really cool addition to 2.0, like bringing like my Guardians of the Galaxy characters in and had like a whole new skill tree. I thought that was pretty rad.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's what you want to see, and I think that's something that they did good. Was like, that you expect. Okay, I want to, the legacy. I want to keep my characters. I love what I've done with them, and just kind of buffing them just a little bit.
Yeah,
something small.
and as you guys know, I went fucking deep into Infinity 2.0, so I got like 14 Marvel characters sitting here collecting dust. So I'm definitely gonna dive back in and see these things are. Like I got like Thor and like Black Widow. Like why do I have all these characters? Like I was looking at it, like why did I get all these characters?
There needs to be shelves behind you with those on them.
Yeah, it was like, what the fuck am I going to do with them? And here we go. This is what I'm going to do with them.
Jason
like
dropped $1,000 on Disney Infinity.
Yeah, no shit.
Jason does it for us, so we don't have to.
Yeah,
so
for that one video, it's all worth it.
We're thankful for it. Also,
Sorry about that.
the Battleground thing is going to be the first foray into an arena fighter that they're doing. So, like, each of their playsets, they're trying to do something, like, different. Like, the one playset was, like, Diablo style, like, dungeon crawler.
Yeah.
This one's supposed to be arena combat with a story as well. So, it'll be interesting to see how that develops and how it looks,
Yeah.
and hopefully...
They did that other one, too, that's coming out that's, like, the kart racing. I'm very curious about that one. And it's And it's being made by the guys that did Sonic All-Star Racing, which was actually a pretty good kart racing game, so... Yeah, some of this stuff is coming together pretty interesting.
I like that they're doing that, though, and they're not just giving it, like, the normal gameplay. They're switching up the gameplay, so you got a variety of stuff. Kind of makes it more, like, for kids and for people, more engaging to get something that's going to add variety versus the same old shtick, dude.
Yeah, like, you're going to get it with LEGO Dimensions, where it's like, you know what you're getting, right? You're going to put the Ghostbusters thing in, it's going to be like, take your puzzle pieces and move them around on the thing, and you're done.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I felt about the Lego Marvel Avengers, announcement. All 6 movies going to be in there, but it's just going to be the same gimmick, man. You're just
the same
punching
Lego
things.
game over and over again. That I haven't beat the Lego Avengers one. I saw it on my PS4, and I was like, oh man, I got that at launch. I need to delete that.
The Marvel Superheroes one?
Yeah. It was cool, but it was like...
Well, that was an original story for that game, right?
Yes, that was an original story. It was not a good story. Sandman, I think, is the first boss, if that tells you anything.
I mean, I think they'll throw in some extra added story on top of pulling story from those 6 Marvel movies, especially since they talked about, I think there's like over 135 different characters that you'll be meeting along the way.
I don't think so. Knowing what they've done with like Jurassic Park and everything in the past, it's just going to be a straight one-to-one retelling. That's just kind of how they do it. It's weird. Yeah. It's weird to see them do that kind of stuff, but...
Well, I know they've got like that Stan Lee Hulkbuster different character and everything. So they've got different characters.
You unlock different characters as you go, and then you can go back to the levels and play those levels as these weird characters. They don't really add anything to the story.
Got it. Okay.
No, yeah, it's just a gimmick. Like, just so they might have, so they'll break it off. Like, you got 100 characters.
Got a gimmick.
25 have the ability to pick a lock. 25 have the ability to use a magic potion. Like that kind of shit. So they just so that way you got a whole slew of dudes that you can choose from. So that kind of rounds out the news for this week. I just had a little article to end with. Tech company Max Plays developed a game development suite, which I thought was cool because it kind of related back to what we do in our world, where we use Google. We have documents are live documents that we can edit together and we look at together, and they've created, who knows how good it's going to be, and I don't know what the game development community already uses, but it sounded really cool. The suite allows developers to work with all the assets on inside of one program, so they can all see what they're all doing together. So if anyone is interested in the video game development world, I suggest you take a look at it and check it out. It's called the Game Development Suite by Max Play. It's going into early access soon. I don't know if that's just for developers and companies alone, but I think it's something awesome that is maybe revolutionary. I'm not in the scene too much, but it just sounds like that people like all of us could get together and just play in one playground and create a game.
As long as
Wouldn't
we
be
can
that easy,
share
but-
share pictures of Worf, dude, I'm all in.
We could murder people at parties.
Yeah, we
'Cause
can
that's
make
what
a
Jason
party-
really likes to do.
A party murder
Oh,
game.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't like to do that. I do it in the virtual world, so I don't do it in real
Oh, I
life.
see.
Trying to make me
My
out to be-
mistake. My bad.
Yeah,
Misunderstood.
trying to make me out to be creepy.
Well, we don't need. You don't need any help from us to do that, dude.
No, you nailed it, dude.
You
Good
got it
job.
good. You
Alright,
got it.
cool. That was my goal for this month.
So, so let me start with you then, man. Since you have murdered people last week, what are you going to be up to this week?
Dude, I think going through those Back with Fuster games with Tristan, kind of like seeing.
Oh yeah,
what-
Tristan's going to be out there this weekend, right?
Yeah, Tristan's
Yeah.
gonna be in town. We're gonna do some
The
Back
Big
to the Future
Apple.
stuff. Maybe check out some beer places.
Some beercades.
Yeah. Go to Times Square.
So you guys are going to kind of have the same agenda this week, dude. I don't even know if I need to ask Tristan what he's going to be up to. Are you bringing
yeah,
any,
kind of
with you, any
the same
games
stuff.
with you?
I don't know. Jason has everything, doesn't he?
He doesn't have the Back to the Future 30th.
Jason
Oh.
has
Not
everything.
yet.
I'll
I keep
bring
thinking
my-
about it.
I'll bring my Xbox One with me.
Yeah, Jason will be like, "Hey, you want to go here? You want to go there?" You go, no, Jason, I'm playing. Shh, stop. I mean, I got my game in.
I downloaded my PlayStation Plus games for October. I think they're October ones. I was playing through the first level of Super Meat Boy. I had some fun with that.
Oh,
I refuse
Never
to
played it
download
before.
that. Just
Really?
because it hooks me so much, that fucking game.
Oh.
me
I
and
was,
Jason
like,
had a nice
addicted
time
to,
together playing
yeah,
that.
Super Meat Boy for a good year. I refuse to go back down there. I saw it and I was like, God damn you. It's right there. I
Yeah,
could just feel it and I was like, no, I'm not going to do it.
I didn't turn it on. I downloaded it, but
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's
then
there.
they had Broken Age on there too. Like that's a pretty engaging story. Broken Age. We were checking that out.
Yeah, it's like
Toby
Monkey
Maguire.
Island. The
Hmm.
Monkey Island games. I played those back in like high school or whatever, late middle school, early high school. But then, like they revamped and redid the Monkey Island games in HD, and that's sort of like what this one is, but with a little bit more artsy style. And like we did the spaceship story first, and there's just like it's like kind of dry, sort of funny humor. Some of it's just sort of like a little bit of face palming. But there's some really cool art and like really cool voice acting, good voice acting, some interesting story. Like kind of don't really know what's happening, and I don't know. It was just really cool.
Yeah, it was a point and click adventure that was kind of neat, making you forcing you to do like different weird things and not
Combining
die.
this with this to make that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So
played
we
it.
expect a ton of gameplay stuff from you two guys, man. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
We're excited.
You're gonna get like one video, dude. It's just gonna be us completely bombed when we put it on the site.
You're gonna send it to me at like 3 a.m. from Barcade as you're walking home, and it's gonna be Tristan trying to get a glass bottle in a trash can from 40 feet away.
Yeah.
If Jason doesn't have it already, I'm going to bring my Ken Griffey Jr. baseball for Super NES with me. So I can
Oh
play it.
yeah, we should do that for sure.
Jason doesn't have that. I
don't
guarantee.
have that. My dad still has that, probably in a fucking lockbox.
Do you have a Super E
Yeah,
Basically,
NES?
still thinking.
I thought-
About it. I do have a Super NES. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We can
Bring
make
it
that
with you,
happen.
man.
I will.
Keep it in a nice, safe, waterproof bag so no one doesn't.
Yeah, like, you're gonna go through security and they're gonna check your bag and be like, Ken Griffey Jr. You can't bring
What
that
is
in
this,
here.
sir? It's the equivalent to bringing cheese through security.
Yeah, like I tried to bring cheese curd through security out of Wisconsin. They're like, no, that stays in state only. And I was like, all right, fucking eat it all right here.
They're gonna confiscate it from you and sell it on eBay for millions of dollars, or a couple $100, 25 and change. What do you got going on this week, Amy?
A lot of stuff that's not related to video games or fun.
Anything cool you can tell us? No.
I might if I can squeeze it in between my other duties. I'll probably do my Witcher because I'm getting really into it again. And I really like that one game we were just talking about. The
Broken Age?
Yeah, it was really cool.
Play it. Boot up my system.
I will.
Check it out, dude. I'm not gonna be in town, so you'll have the system free to yourself, dude.
Hmm.
I'm gonna be heading down to the Chicago Pinball Expo tomorrow morning.
Is that an
get
annual
some
thing?
Video and some photos, and I'm gonna do a little write up on it for the website because why? Because I fucking love pinball, and it doesn't matter. I'm gonna put it up on there.
Dude, I wish I was going to that with you. That sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude. So
I wish I
Jeremy.
was going to.
Jeremy's brother's in town, so he's a super huge pinball fan, and he knows all the tricks to bumping and cracking the machine so it doesn't tilt. And
Nice
like,
power stance.
dude, he's got some moves, man. Super excited to kind of see what he's got, and I'll get some tips for everybody on the site so everyone can check it out. They're gonna have the new Game of Thrones pinball. They'll have the new WrestleMania one. They're gonna have there's $25 to get in. From 6 to midnight, you can spend it with vendors talking about how they build them, see all their like new games that are coming out, and then from 6 p.m. as well to 6 a.m. is the game room where it's like 150, 200 arcade or pinball machines, free play on all of them.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Is this
so
an annual
there.
thing?
What's that?
Is this annually? They hold it?
Yeah, every year, and it's getting bigger and bigger. So I'm super excited to see like all the new pinball machines, especially the Game of Thrones one. Like I'm
cool.
super jacked to even touch that. So I'll make sure I get video footage of everything.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll go in guerrilla style on that.
Take your cool camera.
Yep, I'm taking both of them just in case one dies, so I got a backup. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to check out, see if I can get Yoshi's World this weekend and check that out. Yoshi's Woolly World.
Are you getting the
It looks
Are you
fun,
the-
man.
Woolly amiibo?
I want it. It just looks adorable. I want it because it's so fat. It's
I'm gonna
so
have to-
fat.
I'm going to have to work to find that.
It's like
You're gonna have to buy the game to get it.
You do?
I
It's a
don't
Toys
know.
R Us exclusive, too, so...
Oh,
looks
it
like-
is? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I know it comes with the game.
he's just so fat.
All right, dude.
He's cute.
I'll take my hoverboard over to Toys R Us, and I'll get it for you.
Yeah.
Nah,
Amiibo.
I can get it myself.
So, dude, that's what's going on this week. You can also check out allertonav.com for a random 30 Ghostbusters this week. And hopefully by the end of the week, we'll have a bunch more for you guys, some surprises. So stay tuned. This week on Adapted, we're going over the Walking Dead premiere, Flash, Gotham. The finale for Lando should be exciting as well, hopefully, because the rest of the thing hasn't lived up to it. And Tristan tells you all about comics every week, so you can check that out on Tuesdays as well. Thank you guys so much for joining us this Wednesday, as we are live every Wednesday at 7 o'clock on YouTube and allertonav.com. Thank you, Tristan. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Amy, for reminding me that it's Central Time, 7 o'clock. Thank you guys so much for joining us this week, and we'll see you next week, Wednesday.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Can I take my shirt off now?
Absolutely.